So, hi everyone. I'm here with Julie Duquette. Julie and I go back many years. In fact, remarkably, it takes a global pandemic for us to connect on Zoom because we actually are only about 45 minutes apart. Julie runs an incredible business right here in Hudson, Quebec. And Julie, why don't you give us give us a background on your company, what you guys do? We'd love to hear it.
Awesome. So I own a company by the name of QuincyandSyd.cool. It's named after my girls. It's a loungewear company that we make all the garments here in Canada with organic bamboo. It's this beautiful, like mid-weight. It feels so good on your body. You're never too hot. You're never too cold. And I did it because I sold my uniform business 4 years ago because I wanted to spend more time with my kids.
Okay.
And I also felt like every time I went to bed, I'd wake up and I looked like a schlep. I was in my husband's boxers, or I was in like this weird pajama ensemble. And I think you should go to bed feeling good. And if that means you're looking good too, and then you wake up and you get up and you're like, oh, it's a beautiful day. Because suddenly you feel good about yourself. So I started this loungewear company, and our logo is a horseshoe, which symbolizes luck. We want luck for the people who wear them. We just want luck all around, period. And we also donate to the Ronald McDonald House $1 per garment.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I actually did it with the previous business, and I had a plaque and everything that was given to me because we had donated a fair amount, you know? Yeah. And now I'm starting up with this company, and it's exciting. And it's just, we have mommy and me stuff. So everything that you can wear as a mom, your daughter can wear. And there's definitely tons of stuff for like the hot 20-year-olds too. Like there's just, it's for women in general to look and feel good.
I love the fact that your production is here in Canada.
Definitely. And I'm not changing that. I'm not. I used to produce with my uniform company in China all the time. It was a different market entirely. This one, I want it to be here in Canada. We need to support our local businesses, period.
I couldn't, this movement is incredible. We're seeing people, I know that this pandemic has really struck people in a terrible way, but some great things have also come out of it, like the Blue Basket movement for Quebec and the Buy Local. And, you know, it's interesting by spending an extra dollar in your own province, what that can do to your community, like the knock-on effect of that.
100%. Like I joined Le Panier Bleu right away. The other thing is I mean, just in general, I mean, I know that you have a ton of questions, but I agree with you. It is horrific what's going on out there, but there are tons of silver linings and amazing things that are happening because of it. Yeah. And I almost hope that certain things stick. I really do.
Well, yeah, for sure. So tell us a little bit about what's happened for you guys. Like, how has it been as a sort of young business owner? Your company's not been around that long. You're just getting going off the ground, and then this pandemic hits.
Well, the most incredible thing was really, truly, I was stuck with this business. Like, and what I mean by that was, you know, and again, having owned a previous business for 15 years, you go through times where you lack creativity, you lack motivation. I had produced all these garments and I didn't know where or how to sell them. It was kind of silly. Like I was really stuck. And because originally I just wanted it to be online. And anyway, the pandemic hit. Personally, for about 2 weeks, I panicked. I drank wine and I cried. You know, I was just like, what the frig is going to happen to us? Yeah. But then all of a sudden I realized, oh my God, this is taking the pressure off of me, and I am able to think in a creative manner. And not only that, but the government is so supportive right now. Yes. So I said to myself, this is actually an opportunity, like everything has stopped, for me to go, what is it that I'm really doing with my business and how can I get it to succeed? And so I've hired a phenomenal social media group that's going to start within the next couple of weeks. We're just redoing my website as we speak, just to make it a little more user-friendly. And I'm designing again. Like, I'm excited. I feel reinvigorated because, again, the pressure is off.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is because the pressure was off, I started taking more positive steps. It's really, again, I know there's a lot of bad going on out there, but for me, I've taken the positive at least, and it's really worked. It's been good.
Have you found, I mean, we found this, like I'm in the same, not business, but position as you. I mean, I'm in the people business. So to come in
Yeah.
a 2 weeks March break and just know people like you, panic, what do we do? But by being forced to sit down, you can go one of two ways. You can just shut down completely or take the time to think about what to do. And this is it. And we have found that people really want to help each other all of a sudden.
That's
and
right.
People are reaching out and, are you okay? And can we give you a hand with this? Or did you know about that? Or I think it's reinforced our communities in a nicer way than how we were used to living, in a very detached way. So
100%.
Yeah.
It's so, I don't know, like even my contractors, so my garments are made in Vancouver.
Okay.
Like, it's just incredible. Like, they're, Julie, do you need terms? Are you okay? Like, of course they've known me for a long time, but you're right. Everyone wants to help everyone out.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to work as a community. And there's just so much, again, there's positive
there's always
that comes out of this, right?
Yeah, for a negative, you can always have a positive. So I have a quick question for you. You live and work in a small community. Are there like local businesses that you would love to give a shout out to, who've had to adapt massively in this market and have really like sort of stood out to you in terms of how they've helped and what they've done in your community?
Oh God, absolutely. So I would definitely have to say there's a store that's right in like the center of town called Ibu, and that's HIBU. And although it's not produced locally, it's fair trade. All her goods are fair trade. She sells like the most beautiful scarves and dresses and pillows and spices, and she's really, we talk all the time about business, and she's the kind of woman that opens up. Like, for instance, she introduced me to the head merchandiser at Sports Experts.
Okay.
She's very good at connecting dots and being like, you know what, like you should meet. In any case, she said to me, she was like, you know what, Julie, you need a showroom. And I was like, duh. But I don't have one. And she was like, bring your stuff into my store. She was amazing. And so right now I'm putting my stuff in her store, and she's not asking for anything but a small percentage.
Yeah.
And she just wants to work with people. And she knows everyone in town. She ships literally across, even into the States. And it's the most beautiful, incredible store. Like, you walk in and you just want to stay and look at everything.
Okay, well, we'll definitely give her a big shout out on our page. And is there anything else you want to add before we say goodbye? Anything you could think of that we didn't touch on today?
Well, I think one other really cool thing, again, we have all this time on our hands. So I actually I have these boxes of notes from mentors and like my previous business. And it was so nice to be able to revisit them and take the time to strategize. And so I feel like for any, business owner out there that's struggling or stuck, just to take the time to really rehash the past, look into the present, and move forward into the future. It's just, we have that luxury,
You know what? Those are super wise words. And I couldn't agree with you more. So thank you. Thank you very much. What's your website, please?
Oh, Quincy and Sid, QUINCEYANDSYD. So QuincyandSid.cool, COOL.
Okay, everyone, we're going to post this on our website. We'll put all the web details and how you can contact Julie. It's amazing stuff. So yeah, thanks for taking the time to sit with me today. And thanks to take the time for shouting out your local business in your community.
And thank you so much for the opportunity. Katrina, you're awesome. Thanks,
Julie. Take care. Okay. Nice to see you. Bye.
Bye.